Hello, dear Virgo. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 26th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Virgo. I'll tell you today's horoscope. Put aside the restrictions you impose on your life and the lives of others. Remember that you don't have to influence other people's lives all the time, and if someone does something you don't like, you have to respect their decision, of course. Virgo, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. These days are full of sentimental surprises, so don't be surprised if you find a message from someone who has been missing for a while. You'll be surprised by a unique proposition that will bring you joy and happiness. Something happy happens for those who are far from their partners, those who are single, or those who, for some reason X, have been separated from the person they love. Likewise, in the work and economic fields, opportunities arise that you shouldn't dismiss as they come with prosperity and good energy. A change that you were waiting for may come and mark a before and after in your life. You will realize that your chances of success are many and that you will be able to reach as high as you want at work. Career advice. Stay away from conflicts and you will do very well. You will do well, but you still have a little time to go to achieve your goals. You will not waste time at work, and you will get a lot out of it, that is, you will have enough time. You may receive an income that you did not expect, and that will get you out of a tight spot. Stress will make you not perform as you should, so you have to try to calm down a little. Love. You will have very developed sensitivity and you will feel very vulnerable. You are thinking a lot of positive thoughts and that will greatly increase your energy. You will have very good compatibility with Capricorn and Taurus, so I also recommend that you try to sleep more. In this way you will be able to eliminate stress. Your mood will improve considerably. It will be a very positive day for your health. Today you will make the most of your free time and you will relax. Relationships and opportunities. Pay attention to the signals you receive, Virgo. A friend who is trying to become financially independent tells you his plans and, indirectly, invites you to join him. Your perceptions are more sensible and you can make good decisions in love. You are at the right time to say yes or no to someone and move forward with your projects without further interruptions in matters of love. Today, the tone of the day and the rest of the week is one of the unusual in love. Love surprise. Expect good news from someone far away who will come to your side unexpectedly. When this happens, do not do the same thing you did in the past. Do not underestimate the joy. People of poor will need external beliefs in order to live, since they are incapable of believing in themselves. You have an advantage in your way of communicating and, if you feel somewhat introspective about your feelings, communicate it to your partner and share the meaning you want to give to your relationship. You may not feel like changing things, but talking about it with the other person will help you get on the same page. If you are single, you probably want to achieve that balance by finding your soulmate. Be patient and keep meeting people. Even if you don't feel particularly attracted to living with family, don't stop keeping an eye on them. Everything unusual can happen on this day in your love life, and the person you least expect asks you to be their partner. This declaration can take you by surprise, however, don't close the doors because it doesn't suit you, since many things happen now that you hadn't even dreamed of. Health. Your body and mind are renewed from the lunar period that has begun. The action of the waxing moon makes everything change for you in a spontaneous and positive way. Your attitude towards life will make the change you need to strengthen your will and carry out your health plans. You may have some stomach discomfort. Get the necessary care if you have any symptoms that require seeing a specialist and take care of your diet. A chronic condition can become complicated if you don't take care of it properly. Don't be reckless or do anything foolish by going out into the open without a coat or not taking enough care of yourself. Health is your greatest treasure and you must protect it. Workplace. You will be starting a new stage in a few days. Maybe it will be a new responsibility, position, or schedule. You will perform it adequately and achieve positive results at work, all in due time. Although you are a bit of a perfectionist, work is not the main thing in your day-to-day. Your mind is more focused on the human side. Take advantage of your positive drive towards personal relationships to improve your relationship with your colleagues and peers. It is a good day to get closer to them and get to know them better on a personal level, and even let them get to know you a little more. You have woken up with a high level of energy and, if you apply it constructively in your work, you will be able to resolve many pending issues and finish your workday early with satisfactory results. If you are still unemployed, it will not be for long. Today may be a somewhat hectic day at work and you may have an assembly or a meeting in which you will be successful. If you do not want to be involved in a complicated situation, it is best to stay away from anything that does not give you a good feeling. Money and fortune. Your financial prospects are clearer and there are good results in your financial dealings, particularly those associated with sales and self-employed or home-based businesses. Lucky number for today, 83. Color, magenta. Sexual energy level, strong. Dangerous tendency, forgetting an important detail because you didn't take it into account. The best relationship today with Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, and Virgo. The most tense relationship with Aquarius and Aries, who are of the fire and air elements. The universal number for today, general for all signs, is 6, and your favorable hours are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and you must adapt them to your national time, 1 a.m. and 8:20 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance for you are 3, 9, 24, and 44. Today you are prone to accidents, not of great magnitude, but those that leave you a little emotionally ill. So you have to keep your eyes wide open, Virgo, and think that the things you want will not go wrong when you are more confident that you are doing well. Virgo, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. In a relationship, it is essential to avoid falling into blackmail, both on the part of one and the other. Establishing rules to prevent this behavior is essential, regardless of how long you have been together. When you invest money, you must be patient, since the results are not immediate. The main virtue of an investor is knowing how to wait and carefully observe the environment to make timely decisions. It is time to rebuild your relationship with your body. Stop seeing it as a source of obligations and start enjoying it despite its limitations and problems. Your body is an integral part of yourself, so try to fully integrate it into your life, Virgo. What better way to start the day than with a smile and showing the world how happy you are? Leave the problems for tomorrow, leave the worries for later. Today, just think about yourself and what you need to live completely happy. Once you get that, it will be easier for you to do everything else. The cosmos is giving you multiple gifts for today. If you take advantage of them well, you can become the richest man in the world in every way. But beware of greed and selfishness. Humility will always be what gives value to who you are. Focus on doing things well and don't look at others. Take care of your problems and try to be happy with what you have. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us to be even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help we will continue to grow. During the first phase, it is important to eat well, so do not limit yourself to eating. However, do not forget about moderate physical effort and try to follow a diet. For Virgos in love, personal relationships stand out. The moon's position in Scorpio exacerbates sexual desire, but try to keep sobriety in your thinking. You could make a fatal mistake. Don't be afraid to take on additional obligations. Fortune is on your side. Live at your full strength, show interest in everything new, and you will easily cope with tasks of any complexity. Don't be lazy. We all know what it's like to feel like a rabbit caught in the headlights of a car, just when we should take action. It's part of the fight or flight response. However, passivity isn't always a problem. Sometimes, it's advantageous to wait and let things take their course. It's clear that if we find ourselves with oncoming traffic, we should react, but that's not where you are today. You're not in danger, quite the opposite. You're called to seize an opportunity. Since your ruler is moving forward, you have the mental clarity to spot it and take advantage of it. Your personal life may take a back seat because you care more about others than yourself. Right now, you have a rather altruistic nature, which will lead you to be excessively concerned about the well-being of others. Today, an aspect called a square is occurring, that is, a 90-degree difference between two celestial bodies, and it is happening precisely between your ruler Mercury and the planet Uranus, a somewhat unstable aspect. Control and channel those impulses that tend to complicate your life together, Virgo. You may have some muscles that are a little tense because you are not used to exercising. Be careful also not to rush into excessive physical activity now. Try to start exercising little by little. Stay away from harmful habits. A correct mental attitude is all that is required to stay healthy. By balancing your diet and compensating it with exercise and rest, you will achieve what you are looking for, Virgo. Today, in that sense, the stars are on your side, as there is a fantastic trine between Mercury and the planetoid Chiron, the healer, a very auspicious 120-degree aspect. You will be very good with numbers, so today you will be very good at managing resources and keeping accounts, both those of others and your own. Your level of concentration will be quite high at the moment. Jupiter is retrograde, and also in a planetary square, which indicates that it is not the best period for sudden changes of employment. Rather, it is the time to consider options, study possibilities, and plan for the future. Apply all your patience and determination before taking a crucial step in your company or making a drastic decision. Wait a little, be patient, Virgo. Tarot/card of the day, the Chariot. The Chariot card represents the reward for a job well done, the ultimate goal achieved with effort, the victory after the race. If you are lucky enough to have achieved it, enjoy it without forgetting what it cost and help others to achieve it too. The only way to do a great job is to love what you do. You won't drown by falling into the sea, but by not getting out of it. What to eat today? Pork cheeks in red wine. What to have for dinner today? Pumpkin and shrimp cream. Daily question to think about: what do you think you owe yourself? Good deed of the day. Try to sincerely thank as much as you can. Fun fact for today: ants never sleep. Precious stones: jade, opal, jasper, tiger's eye, agate, onyx, cross stone, fluorite, amazonite. Take advantage of the conjunction of Mercury with Mars and the transit of the Moon to the fire element to review your money matters. Reevaluate your budget and eliminate unnecessary expenses in your life, and you will be putting your economic sense into practice. You will be amazed at how many things you can do without and how much you will get with less time and effort. If you need financial support, you must get your act together these days to get it. Several options will come to your door to be able to obtain a loan, but you will have to use words that convince the person so that they can trust you without problems. Obviously, right now you are not up to par in the financial field. It is important that you always put reality first, since it is not the right time to fulfill those fantasies that you have had so much. The faster you manage to prioritize the things that you really need, the more stable your economy will become in a very short time. Luckily, you already feel more fit and things are returning to where they should be on a daily basis. Only one problem that you have been dealing with for a long time is still there today, latent, but it does not get more complicated. Today, when you think about things more relaxed and with a cooler mind, give a call to a very dear friend that you haven't heard from for a while. Talking to her will do you good and will bring you serenity, and also the beginning of a solution for what worries you. Some energies are moving, Virgo, but there are still no visible results. They could offer you a positive change for you, but this will not be for a few days. Don't let your guard down and strive every day so that your performance does not decrease. Virgo natives have a fragile build and an intimidating look. We can venture to say that Virgos are quite similar to Geminis, but although both are ruled by the same planet, Mercury, Virgos are more calm than Geminis. Both love to talk, but it will be Virgo who spices up the conversation. However, Virgo can be unpleasant because he is usually very critical. He tends to want to reform everything because of his desire for perfection. When a topic does not interest him, we will see him as terse and apathetic. Like Gemini, Virgo retains his youthful appearance even in his maturity. He is not rounded, his face is not full, it is angular, but not aggressive. His character is outlined in his forehead, which has expression wrinkles that also furrow the eyebrows. He has a straight nose, usually small and sharp, and a straight mouth with thin lips. His eyes are not very large, but they look deep. There is not a hint of daydreaming in them. They are always attentive to the smallest detail, very in touch with reality. They are not idyllic, they know how to look straight ahead, almost lowering their head as if apologizing for meddling so much in the minds of others. Unlike Geminis, Virgo is not interested in seduction. His way of dressing is simple, trying not to attract attention. His favorite colors are light and achromatic tones, gray, beige, yellow, white, etc. He has a delicate taste and is extremely neat. Order and neatness are a matter of honor for Virgo. Some mothers will say that their Virgo son is the most untidy thing they have ever seen, but these astrological characterizations occur on several levels. If the boy is externally untidy, he will not be so internally. His head works like a computer program. He is tremendously perfectionist and obsessive. He fulfills his agenda to the letter and punctually fulfills his annual commitment with the dentist. He is thrifty, not out of greed, but out of doubt. He will want to have everything up to date in case he dies tomorrow. He is afraid of everything. He worries too much about everything and everyone. That is why it is so difficult for him to relax. Virgo is the sign of the Virgin Mother. That is why he repeats the virtue of purity as his leitmotif. As a teacher, he has a limited time to transmit his knowledge. His power of synthesis is his strong point when teaching. Analytical by nature, as a child he loves educational games that test his mental agility. Learn, understand, and apply experience continuously. As an adult, you are a responsible, precise, and meticulous professional. Virgo, today is a day to reflect on the direction you are taking in life. If you feel the need to improve something in your life, do not allow things to happen in an uncontrolled or aimless manner, as you may regret it later. You have a lot to fight for and, although it may seem difficult at times, later you will thank yourself for having persevered. Always remember that each step you take forward brings you closer to your goals. Today, also remember that the past is not always better than the present. It is natural that you sometimes idealize past moments, but you should not let yourself be fooled by nostalgia. It is easy to fall into the error of believing that everything in the past was perfect, but the reality is that the present always offers you new opportunities. Today you should focus on the here and now, and on the possibilities that open up in front of you. You have the opportunity to learn, improve, and move forward. You should pay more attention to your work environment. Lately, household obligations or personal matters have distracted you from your professional tasks. Although it is important to find a balance between your personal and work life, you must remember that you cannot neglect your work, as it is a crucial part of your well-being and future stability. Today you may have the opportunity to learn something new, a skill or knowledge that will be beneficial to your professional development. Do not miss the opportunity to continue growing and expanding your horizons. Regarding your personal relationships, if someone makes a negative comment about a person you know, do not let it affect your opinion without having clear evidence of what they have said to you. Sometimes, people butt into matters that do not concern them and can lead to misunderstandings. You must remain alert and be aware that not all comments are true. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.